Alright, good morning. Join me here on a rather overcast day here at Gold Coast Airport for what for me is already a disappointing day. I originally booked to fly from here on the Gold Coast to Sydney with Virgin Australia on board their Boeing 737-700, and last night I was having a look at Flight Radar and to my disappointment we've been changed to an 800, and I'm not particularly happy about that. However, the only glimmer of hope is that so far I'm on what is currently one of only 5, by my count, of Virgin Australia's aircraft that are not named after a coastal feature or a beach or something like that. So let's get ready to get going from here on the Gold Coast to Sydney with Virgin on their 737-800. And those that know my channel know that I don't exactly have a high opinion of Virgin, so let's get going. Okay, it seems I spoke a little too soon when I said what aircraft I was on. Yet again, Virgin has changed the plane. I should have looked earlier, but I didn't. I had a look after getting through security, and they've changed me again. But, oh well. It's part of travel. Carrying on from what I just said before, time for a bit of breakfast. So I've gone to Hungry Jack's, grabbed a wrap, and I'm a bit hungry, so let's get to it. I'm gonna have a bit of a feed and wait for my plane. Alright, having had my food, I'm already disappointed. I asked for the big barbecue brekkie wrap, and they gave me the barbecue brekkie wrap, which is par for the course with Hungry Jack's at Gold Coast Airport. They are just a sea of disappointment from my previous experience not having toasties or not doing toasties that were clearly on the menu to this. It is just disappointing and really bad service. So yeah, but that being said, the wrap itself was good. It was just not what I ordered.
You're on your emergency flip row, is that okay? Yeah.
Before too long, boarding was called and we made our way through the gate and onto the aircraft.
Thank you.
Virgin Australia Boeing 737-800.
Do you want to be near the window?
In my originally assigned seat from the 700, however, just a bit further forward in the plane than I originally planned. Oh well, whatever. I can look out the window right now. I've got a obstructed view of one of Bonz's beautifully coloured hybrid livery Boeing 737 MAX 8. Hybrid livery of Bonz and Flair Airlines. Pretty cool. Seat, as usual, Virgin's pretty comfortable, pretty good area and good legroom, so not too bad so far. The only real issue with the seat area was a bit of dirt on the tray table. The aircraft for today's flight was a 17-year-old Boeing 737-800 originally delivered to Virgin Blue back in 2006, transferred to Virgin Australia in 2011, and was one of VA's aircraft that was returned to its lessor during the pandemic. The aircraft was delivered back to the airline in 2021. photos that have been tweeted to some pretty sweet views of southern Gold Coast, northern New South Wales coastline. As always, the scenery will never disappoint. A few bumps so far, but other than that, pretty normal flight so far. Anyway, I'll check back in with you later on. Flight time today was 1 hour and 5 minutes, cruising at 24,000 feet. Now, I should explain why I was upset about the aircraft swap. Don't get me wrong, I love the 737-800, but at the time of booking it was shown that a 700 would be doing the flight, and that was the reason I booked it in the first place. It's been ages since I've flown on a 700 and was excited to get the chance to fly on one again. While I know aircraft swaps happen, it just disappointed me as an av geek to have that novelty taken away. Just gotten a bit bumpy. So seatbelt signs back on, crew been told to take a seat. Though that is sort of to be expected. We were advised we'd probably get some turbulence on the ride down. We are cruising lower than normal. But oh well, it's a bit of fun for me. Now I should also explain why I have issues with VA. I have flown with them or Airlines acting on their behalf 3 times previously this year, and all 3 times have been let down in one way or another. Links to those videos are in the description below. So I went into this flight a little bit apprehensively, not exactly knowing what was going to happen. Okay, just got myself a bit of breakfast, a chocolate muffin and some orange juice. A little overpriced if you ask me for $8 for getting them in here's airline. You know, you are in for a bit of an expense when you buy food on board. The muffin itself tastes pretty good, so does the orange juice, so I'm just going to sit back and enjoy that for a bit. The overall cost of the flight was $140, which works out to be 38 cents per nautical mile or 20 cents per kilometre. Overall a good flight. The only letdown for me was the aircraft swap. Overall, I think VA have just about redeemed themselves with me, and I do look forward to travelling with them again in the future. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Alrighty, made it to Sydney. Just getting out of the airport now and gonna head on into Central, go visit Poppy Cove for the first time in many years. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and as always, safe travels.